In this video, we're going to be taking a quick look at the Côte&Ciel Isarau small sling. Head on over to packhacker.com for more information, link in the description below. So to kick it off, this is definitely a luxury sling. It's a little bit spendy. Whether it's worth it for you is obviously up to you, but it feels great in your hand and everything's been put together really well. And you definitely see, a good amount of return for the money that you put into it. And if you like kind of luxury-ish products, then Côte&Ciel are making some really great stuff. Everything feels really good, and you can tell it's been made, to the highest quality, which is great. So from a kind of aesthetic point of view, if you're into slings, you're gonna dig the look of this probably. It's got something a little funky going on with this little fold. The bigger one, this is the small version, they do a sport version, I think it's called, but which is a lot larger, more like a messenger bag. That's a little bit more standout-ish. This one you can get away with if you're not pulling off the craziest fashion. And it kind of looks like a normal sling. As I said, we'll go into this bit a little bit later on. It wears really well as a sling. As you can see here, we've got this little buckle which comes off. This one is a little bit jangly, interestingly enough. We haven't worn this too much, but that could be a little bit problematic, just with that jangle. I've worn this out and I haven't kind of heard that, but just here under the microscope in front of this camera, you can kind of see that there, just a little bit to note. But these little buckles here just feel amazing. They're really good quality, and pulling everything through is a nice experience as well. Now, you can wear this across, if you really wanted to, you can wear this as kind of just a hip pack around your hip, but really this is a sling and it's designed to be worn as such on your front or your back, etc. Then we'll just dive straight into why it's got this weird fold at the flap here, and that's basically because it's expandable. So what we can do is unhook, or not unhook, but give a little bit more room here at the front. It's by pulling this through here, and also to the other side. Again, it's relatively easy to expand, and it's a lot easier to tighten up because you just feed that through. And then we've got this zipper on the front, and it kind of expands. You've got a little bit more room in there. Otherwise it sits quite close, quite nice and tight to your chest or back, which is nice. But if you need to, for some reason, put something a little bit more bulkier, you can. And having that expandability is quite nice, really. It's in a few different designs like this of slings nowadays, and yeah, we like the added feature. If you, for whatever reason, you need to pop something in there, it's nice to have it. And I think personally it makes the design of the sling look a little bit special as well. So we'll just do that up there, and as you can see, just tighten that up again, and it'll fold back around and kind of be a little bit tighter to the body. And there we go. Now we'll go into this main compartment, which actually opens up all the way down there as well. So it opens up quite far, and you can see there's a load of room inside. This interior lining is beautiful. It just feels really good, a lot different to what we typically find in slings. Not sure exactly how long it's going to hold up, but for now it's just really soft and really nice to kind of interact with. So you see we've got some space inside here, then there's a little popper here which we can got another little divider compartment in. It is kind of pitch black inside of this thing, so I'm not sure how well the camera can see it, but it should be just fine for now. But remember that stuff isn't going to pop out of here, but it's not a crazy big sling, so you can see everything inside. Got this little pocket here, which might be good, kind of like a phone shape, but I think your phone's probably best left out because you'll need to grab it a little quicker. And then behind that, there's just this kind of divider pocket as well. So nothing crazy going on. Internal organization seems just about right. And yeah, that's about it. We'll just zip that up. One thing I will say is when you've got this quite tight, it can, and you've got, say, the zipper down there, it can kind of block being able to unzip it. Now, that's actually quite a neat feature, because if you've got this on your back or something, you can put the straps or put the zippers, down there, and someone is going to find it a little harder to get access to. But genuinely not too worried about that, and we like to leave the zippers just a little bit higher up so we can gain easy access as opposed to having to fight through this little area here. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on, even though it definitely looks like one of those slings that's got a little something extra with this kind of front compartment. But there you have it. That was just a real quick look. Don't have a ton of experience with this sling just yet, but we are going to be testing it and putting it through its paces. But yeah, just a real quick look review of the Côte&Ciel Isarau small sling. For more information, head on over to packhacker.com, and if you'd like to see more in-depth reviews, then make sure to check out our main channel too.